All right, sound check, sound check. How's the sound? If you can let me know. All right, sound check, sound check. How's the sound? If you can let me know. I was listening to the stream. You saw it pick up, I think. Trying to get some ambient Eve noise in the background for us. Let's see, I think we've got a... Let's see if I can make this public. How do I do that? All right, just getting set up here. My Excel skills are not better than my paint skills here. So that's the point here. All right, this is spreadsheet I'm messing up with it. We'll start over. I have to turn down Eve's sound. Couldn't hear myself think. All right, so today, I'm Jinx. So I got the new Eve Excel plugin, and yes, I'm okay to stream it. I did check on that. So today I'm just gonna show off some really basic stuff on it. I am not an Excel super guru, so I don't want that's not what we're doing today. Today we're just looking at some of the basic features and how somebody who's not great at Excel can use it to see some of the its power and see what's coming. Um, I got to see this at the summit, and now with the beta, I was okayed to share it. What you're seeing on the screen right now is you could see that I started looking at a venture and what it takes to build a venture. That took a few minutes to figure out. I'm going to start from scratch, and I'll show you how to do it. So let me look at chat, and then I'll get started. I see my face is obstructed by the dojo logo. We'll fix that. All right, we got a request to zoom in. Let's see. How do we zoom? There we go. We're at 125%. Go back here to home. So I'm going to start simple. I haven't mastered this at all. I'm using this on Excel Online. You see my push to talk is this button, so if I move it around a little bit, I apologize. So the first thing what we need to do is to know where the add-on is. So once you've logged in, I can't show you that. Well, that might become annoying. All right, I might have to change that. All right, we come over here to more options. And then we see EVE Online here. And then we click that. All right, I'm gonna have to change my push to talk in a second here, but now you can see on the right side of the screen, we've got this nice cool tool, it says EVE Online. And you can see my character there, not just my industry character, Jinx. So I've logged that in, so then you can pull data from that character. So the first thing we'll do is we'll look down here at the different functions that we can use. So see all these, everything in public are different functions. The one I'm going to start with is this eveonline.type. So this gives you a type ID. I don't want to be there. We'll come over here. All right, so it just has a default. So what this does is it pulls the Dominics, and you can see the EVE Online top 645 there. And once you've pulled with the tool, then you can use this little thing. Let me this. Okay, I gotta change my push to talk. That's not working. All right, I think this is okay. Making sure it works. Yep, works. Little hammering in the background. Sorry about that. All right, so now that I'm pressing Control for push to talk, this is better. So I got the Dominics. I can come up here. I can press this little button, and then I can see all kinds of things about this item here. So I can go, so I can do type ID. So that's a good, we need that for other functions. You can look at an adjusted price. So it's adjusted price, average price. So these are pulling from the market. I don't think, I think you can still get better ones. I was looking at Jita, and these aren't completely accurate, but this gives you a first round thing. And then you have all kinds of stuff, like even look at the mass. Anything you want that's here, you can pull up. You can also click this show card button, and that shows. Ooh, that's zoom. That shows you the same things, just kind of in this format here. Excel likes all these buttons I want to use for push for talk. Okay, so how do we build a Dominics? Let's do that. So let's go down. I think it's this EVE Online blueprint explosion. So let's do that first. See it takes a second. All right, that's item number 999. So you need to know the type IDs. And then it gives us, it tells us that there's one product, 14 components, 27 materials. That's kind of hard. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to say, just tell me the components. Boom. Shows off all the components. So that's pretty cool. But then I want to know, what if I wanted to know just the materials? So this is components, but then this is all the materials it takes to make those components. So that's like the raw data. So before you'd have to go to like a different website, figure out all these things out. Any questions about that? Let me look at the chat here. All right, no questions. I'll keep going. All right, so now that we've exploded out to here, we can say we definitely want to know the quantity. Go back to this one. Oh, I know. Here we go. Sorry, I'm not an expert on this. So then you just do the types. So there's the quantities. We're gonna put the type here. We're gonna type. Then we're gonna do quantity. So it just puts it in the next cell. Then this is the one that we want to know all the extra stuff. So here we could say I want to know the average price. And then I want to copy all this down here. So now I've got all the average price data. I think there might be some argument over how accurate this is. Label the do some Excel math. And we do that. Sum all those. No, we don't want a number. We want to know comma. There we go. 413 mil. So that's we can check that to Gita. Let me log in. So Gita prices are cheaper than that. So we have to this average price we need to check. Maybe we could use a different price. But you could also use other ways to pull prices. But I think the coolest thing about this is pulling up the different products here. When I made spreadsheets, the more complicated they are, I didn't want to do it too much. Now we can do things. Let's do a harder one. Let's do a Nix. This is a type ID list that I found online. More things have Nix in them than I expected. There's the type ID. Let's copy that. Go back over here. We just takes a second to calculate. 68 components. We'll say material. Sorry for the zoom there. Oh my goodness. A lot more materials here for the Nix. A lot more complicated. Easy to get a buy list though. That's nice. So anything you can do with regular Excel, you could combine with these tools. I haven't gone and mastered this. So Martin was asking, can you pull the price from the set markets? So I know that's something that you could do in the past with Excel, so you can do it. Now we do have I know the market endpoint for ESI was down for a while, so they'll have to fix that. But this once that's fixed and we have this, then you'll be able to get it. Let me keep going here though. And then we got lots of other things we can do. Oh, I'll show the assets next. That's what we'll do. So similar thing here. We can say we can find out. We're gonna do the type, show the card. Also shows you the in-game information here. So if you're like, what the hell is a AG composite molecular condenser? You come down here, find that. You guys might get sick as I keep zooming things. The coolest thing was just like finding all these, like being able to just drag all that down and having this information just right on hand. I used to, when I make spreadsheets for Eve, I hack them together. I never used a lot of the power tools that other people use. So I think this really helps bring people um, who aren't an Excel power user kind of levels the playing field a little bit. There's still going to be people that have better spreadsheets than others. So still room for the high skill industry people. All right. So I think you see the major point here is that you can do these calculations and you can see all kinds of stuff in Excel. So let me show you some of the other things we can do. All right, so for my character, this is Dank right here. I can look up my character assets here. So let's try it out. No, I might not have selected the character. There we go. There's my character ID apparently. Hopefully that's not important. It's not working. It worked a moment ago. CCP, please. All right. Might have to let me put you back on the other screen and mess around with this for 1 second. Please stand by. All right, we got it. So what was happening there is my character wasn't actually logged in. So I just had to redo that. So let me just repeat that. So I just go over here and I hit assets. It dumped all my assets. I have a lot of trash, as you can see. But this is also connected to my assets, so I can say, okay, I want my helium fuel blocks. Where is this? Oh, that's an MR. Cool. I need, how many do I have there? Oh, I got 7,000 of them. That's nice to know. All right. I haven't looked at this yet. Image. Is that working? Oh, that's blocked. Apparently it's security settings. I don't know how to do that. I can get the ID if I want to use that. ID is different than type. I think type is, or type ID. Type ID is probably more useful. So if we want to know how to build helium fuel blocks. And then if we needed to know the location ID, so if you want to know the station ID of this MR, maybe if you were going to look up the price, you can get the station ID there. All right, let's look up what else I have. I don't know if I've sold anything on the character. Oh, we need to go back up to here. Let's go order history. Yeah, that's in A because I haven't sold anything on that character for a while. Journal? Same thing, probably. Let's look at my character card. Ah, so then we can see my character card there. That's cool. You can see my birthday, apparently. My blood ID, my corporation, gender, ID, race ID, and security status. Yeah, dirty ratter right there. What can we do with Brave Industries? Oh, look at that. So you can go over to Corp. What can we do there? Who is the CEO? That's me. We can look at the member count. There's 49 people in Brave Industries. I didn't know that. Home station ID. Dank leads right here. Tax rate, 10%. So you can do, we are war eligible. So we get all this information just from Brave Industries. I could have looked here for the same thing. Sure. Ticker, India. Looking over at chat just a second. Mark Haggerty, you asked about the security warning issue. So there was, oh, am I still, man, I didn't turn that off. You guys have to yell at me.
Your new home needs more than just paint. It needs the power of CertaPro painters. The power of a customized plan that brings your vision to life. The power of Pro. Start your project at CertaPro.com.
The stream tool was showing the, it's delayed. So I just paused there because I thought it was showing the wrong thing. Sorry about that. I'm great at the streaming thing. All right, security warning issue. You were wondering if you enable the images, will it show? Yes, I believe so. I don't know how to do that. The skiers, with the new release, do you maybe have some insider into if when the endpoints that were disabled will be turned back on again? So the CSM is surely asking for all those endpoints to be turned back in. I can't tell you what they are saying, NDA and all those things. So let me go back to experimenting a little bit. If you have questions, go ahead and put them in the chat and I'll read them. Okay, let's see what else we can do with the character. Blueprints. Let's see. Is this going to tell me all the blueprints I have? There's going to be a lot of drug blueprints here. All right, so this is the standard Frentix. We like Frentix. That's where I started. So let's go down there. So let's see. Okay, so you can see your material efficiency. Let's look at a blueprint instead of a formula. So these are all things that I have in my asset. Let's look at this Caracal blueprint. So we can say we want to know the material efficiency, 7. We should trash that one. Runs, 10 runs. Time efficiency. Where is this one? So it's in a hangar at this location here. We probably could they could probably add location here, just like they had it in the other one. We can give that feedback. Caracal blueprint. So then you could start from here about your asset. Then you could go and do that whole thing that we already did. Say we want to know all the stuff in there. I'm very not good at this. Okay, so if you found the caracal this way, then you could go down here and say I want to know the ID. Go up here, go 687. You can say materials. All those things we did before. That's cool. Another cool way to explore. All right, let's see what we can do at the corporation here. Oh, so I could show you the corp wallet. Brave Industry is broke. It doesn't say try it, so these must be future things that we're gonna get. Or maybe we could type in EVE Online corporation orders. I think those mean, I think if it doesn't say try it out, it means they don't have it. Oh, you could see if your character's online. Oh, sure, let's go look at our skills. That sounds like another page. Okay, so there's all my skills. That's what I have. Could look at all my skill points and level. Could look at a trained skill level. Show off here my industry tune. You can tell me if I'm bad or not. Yeah, neurotoxin control. 5. You're gonna be a drug producer, you need all that. So here you can see all the different SP you have. Maybe if you wanted to extract or something. What else we got? All right, so you can do your industry jobs. I don't have any, so yeah, it's okay. It doesn't say anything. Do we want to do any other? We look at the wars. Nope, not yet. All right, so returns the public information for a given corporation ID. We look at the alliance ID, so we're on CCP right now. You can find out the CEO of CCP. Is that Homar or is that somebody else? I don't know. Oh, they even get taxed if they rat. 828 members. I think they need to purge. Oh, got their URL. So how do we find, if we went back here, we had Brave Industry. So let's look up our ID. Ah, so same things here. We have no website for Brave Industries apparently. All right. So, uh, anyway, this looks. I spent 30 minutes messing around. I hadn't done most of this before. I had just looked at the most simple um, blueprint explosion, but I can already tell you that I've already done more with Eve Excel than I ever did with the ESI endpoints that were possible with Excel before. So, for a user that's looking to up their industry game but isn't quite ready to do coding or whatever kind of coding is in Excel, I think this could be pretty cool. Obviously, it's still beta. Looks like they had some functions that we didn't have. I'll have to ask some questions about the market prices. The market prices didn't seem accurate yet, but if you got in the beta, you should have this soon to mess around with. If you see issues with it, if you're in the beta, I think they're going to give you a way to give feedback. Hit up your CSM members, and this is something that people were pretty excited about back at FanFest. So hopefully this is all that everyone could wish for and more. And leave a comment if there's other things you want to know if it does. You can always hit me up in Slack or Discord, or just leave a comment on the YouTube. So thanks for viewing. I know watching Excel on YouTube might not be the most exciting thing, but I appreciate you everybody turning in. I'm gonna hang around for a minute and see if any questions come in on stream, and then I'll answer those and sign off. Fly around. Let's see if I can fly around Cheetah a bit. Oh, I'm a perimeter. Elite pod movement going on here. Probably should warp off, but I'm not going to.